Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to Voice of Wisdom. Have you ever wondered how some people manage to keep their homes looking fresh, tidy, and inviting, yet they never seem exhausted from constant cleaning? It almost feels like their homes take care of themselves. Well, today I'm going to let you in on their secret. In this video, I'll be sharing 7 simple yet powerful habits that can transform the way you care for your space. These are the everyday practices of people whose homes always feel calm, organized, and welcoming without them spending endless hours scrubbing or tidying up. The real difference between a home that's simply cleaned up and one that feels truly peaceful isn't about expensive gadgets or harsh chemical scents. It's about having gentle routines that weave tidiness into your daily life. You may have visited someone whose home felt effortlessly in order not because they rushed to hide the clutter, but because their habits prevent chaos from ever building up in the first place. If you're stuck in the exhausting cycle of marathon cleaning sessions only to watch the mess reappear days later, these tips are exactly what you need. Once you begin using these strategies, your home will feel light, fresh, and cared for with much less daily effort. You'll have more time for yourself, and people might even start asking you how you keep everything so put together. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter, creating routines that do the heavy lifting quietly in the background. And I'm going to guide you through each one, step by step. By the end of this video, you'll have a new, simpler approach to maintaining a beautiful and inviting home. So stay with me until the end, because you deserve a space that feels peaceful and organized without it taking over your life. Tip 1. The 5 minutes a day method. The first thing you need to understand is that a clean home is not the result of big cleanings, but rather of small, consistent actions. The 5 minute a day method is revolutionary because it works with the natural way our mind works without creating resistance. The problem most people have is that they let dirt and clutter build up throughout the week and then dedicate an entire day to cleaning it all up. This creates 2 major problems. First, you end up exhausted and don't want to touch cleaning products for the rest of the week. Second, your home ends up with that artificial just cleaned look that quickly fades. I'll explain how to apply this in practice. Choose a fixed time of day. It could be right after breakfast or before dinner. Set a timer for 5 minutes and choose just one small area of the house. It could be the kitchen sink, the living room table, or the bathroom. During those 5 minutes, you focus completely on that area, putting away objects, cleaning surfaces, and organizing. The magic happens because 5 minutes is not enough time for our minds to build up resistance. You won't feel overwhelmed, you won't get tired, and you'll create a sustainable habit. Plus, when you do it every day, you'll never accumulate enough mess to create the kind of chaos that requires a deep clean. The benefits are impressive. Your home will always be impeccably clean. You'll never need to do those exhausting cleaning marathons again, and you'll develop a mindset of maintenance rather than repair. People will notice that your home is always well kept, but you won't come across as a clean freak. Tip 2. The 1-touch rule. This rule will revolutionize the way you handle objects in your home and is the secret behind those homes that are always tidy without any apparent effort. The rule is simple but powerful. Every time you pick up an object, you should put it directly in its rightful place, not in a temporary place. The biggest problem that causes constant clutter is the habit of picking up things and putting them anywhere, thinking that you'll put them away later. This creates piles of misplaced objects, surfaces that are always occupied, and that constant feeling that the house is messy, even when you've just tidied up. Let's see how this works in practice. When you get home and take off your coat, instead of throwing it on the chair or couch, go straight to the closet. When you're done using a glass, wash it and put it away immediately instead of leaving it in the sink. When you read a magazine, put it back where it belongs, not on the coffee table. It may seem like more work at first, but you're actually saving time and energy. Think about it this way. If you leave the glass in the sink, you'll have to wash several glasses at once, dry them all, and put them away. If you wash one at a time, it only takes 15 seconds and your sink will always be clean. This rule also works with clothes, documents, beauty products, children's toys, and any other household item. The result is that you will never again have those tidying sessions where you have to pick up 50 objects scattered around the house. The direct benefits include clearer surfaces, less time spent searching for things, and a constant sense of order. Your home will have that naturally organized look because it's actually organized, not just hastily tidied up. Tip 3. The invisible cleaning system. Now I'm going to share one of the most powerful secrets to keeping your home clean without anyone noticing that you're constantly cleaning. The invisible cleaning system consists of incorporating small cleaning actions into your normal daily activities. The problem with traditional cleaning is that it's obvious and interrupts other activities. When you stop everything to clean, it creates a disruption in your routine. It takes mental energy to motivate yourself, and it makes you tired. Plus, other people in the house notice you cleaning and may even feel guilty or annoyed. I'll teach you how to do this in a practical way. While you're waiting for your coffee to brew, clean the kitchen counter. While you're brushing your teeth, wipe down the bathroom sink. While you're talking on the phone, fold some clothes. While you're watching TV, organize a drawer or sort your papers. The key is to choose cleaning activities that don't require full concentration and can be done automatically. You'll never clean the stove while you're cooking something complicated, but you can easily clean the outside of the refrigerator while you're waiting for the water to boil. This system works because you're taking advantage of time that would otherwise be wasted or underutilized. Instead of sitting around waiting for something to happen, you're being productive. Plus, because you're doing other things at the same time, your mind doesn't register cleaning as a chore. The benefits are extraordinary. You keep your home clean without dedicating specific time to it. You don't get tired because you never focus solely on cleaning, and you develop a natural routine that becomes automatic. People will admire how well kept your home always is, but you won't look like a person who is always cleaning. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any news. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing where our followers are. Now, let's move on to the next tip, which is one of my favorites. Tip 4, the neutral environments technique. This technique will completely change people's perception of your home and is used by people who always receive compliments about how welcoming and clean their homes are. The idea is to keep certain areas in a neutral state that is ready to receive guests at any time. The problem with trying to keep your entire home looking perfect is that it can be a lot of work and can leave you stressed. But if you focus on keeping just a few key areas looking presentable, you can achieve the same visual effect with a lot less effort. Let's put this into practice. Choose 3 rooms that are the first people see when they enter your home. These are usually the living room, the kitchen, and the guest bathroom. These rooms should always be in what I call a neutral state, which means clean and organized, but not necessarily sparkling as if they had just been cleaned. The neutral state means that there are no objects out of place. The surfaces are clean, but there may be some decorative or functional objects on them. The couch is made up, but there may be a folded blanket. The sink is clean, but there may be soap and a nice towel next to it. The difference is in the details. Instead of leaving the living room table completely empty as if no one lived there, you can leave a vase of flowers or some books neatly arranged. Instead of hiding all the bathroom products, you can leave the prettiest ones visible but organized. In other areas of the house, you can relax a little more. The bedroom can have the bed unmade during the day, the laundry area can have clothes hanging on the clothesline, and the office can have some papers scattered around. The important thing is that the social areas always look presentable. The benefits of this technique include less stress about keeping your home tidy, the ability to receive unexpected guests without panicking, and a constant feeling that your home is well maintained. You'll save energy by focusing only on what really matters to the overall impression of your home. Tip 5, the strategic prevention method. Now I'm going to teach you one of the smartest strategies for keeping your home clean, which is to prevent dirt and clutter from happening in the first place. This preventative approach is much more effective than cleaning after the dirt has already set in. The biggest mistake most people make is reacting to dirt and clutter instead of preventing it. This creates a constant cycle of cleaning, messing, and cleaning again that is both tiring and ineffective. When you learn to prevent it, you break this cycle and keep your home naturally cleaner. I'll show you how to apply this in a practical way in different areas of the house. At the entrance, place a large rug both outside and inside the door and always have a specific place for shoes. This prevents dirt from getting into the house. In the kitchen, cover the counter with plastic wrap before cooking something that could splash, and use lids on pots to prevent splashes on the stove. In the bathroom, keep the window open or use the exhaust fan after showering to prevent mold and excess moisture. Squeegee the shower after each use to prevent soap and water from building up. In the living room, use removable covers on furniture if you have pets or children, and keep a decorative basket near the couch to store remote controls and other small items. For clothes, have a specific basket for clothes that have already been worn but can still be worn again to avoid them being scattered around the room. Use drawer liners to protect them and make cleaning easier. Keep basic cleaning products in each main room of the house so you can act quickly if something happens. Strategic prevention also includes establishing some simple rules in the house, such as not eating outside the kitchen or dining room, taking off your shoes at the entrance, and putting everything back in its place immediately after use. The direct benefits of this approach are impressive. You'll spend much less time cleaning because there's less mess to clean. Your home will stay cleaner longer after each cleaning, and you'll develop habits that make maintenance automatic and second nature. Tip 6. The interleave routine strategy. This strategy will solve one of the biggest problems with home maintenance, which is not being able to maintain consistency in cleaning. Instead of trying to clean everything regularly, you will create a system of staggered routines that ensures everything gets taken care of without overwhelming any particular day. The problem with traditional cleaning routines is that they are very rigid and difficult to maintain. When you miss a day, you feel like you have failed and often abandon the routine altogether. Plus, having to do everything on the same day every week can be tiring and build resistance. I'll explain how to create effective staggered routines. Divide your cleaning tasks into categories and distribute them throughout the week in an intelligent way. For example, Mondays could be for bathrooms, Tuesdays for deep kitchens, Wednesdays for bedrooms, Thursdays for living rooms and common areas, Fridays for laundry areas, and weekends for heavier tasks or outdoor areas. The key is that each day you focus on just one area or type of task, making everything more manageable. If you can't get it done one day, you can simply move it to the next available day without breaking the whole system. This creates flexibility and sustainability. Within each category, you can also alternate specific tasks. For example, on bathroom day, you might clean mirrors and countertops every week, but alternate between deep cleaning the shower and organizing cabinets every other week. This keeps everything moving without creating overwhelm. An important part of this strategy is to keep a simple list of each day's tasks, but be flexible with timing and methods. The important thing is that by the end of the week, all areas have received attention, even if not exactly on the days planned. You can also alternate daily tasks with weekly and monthly tasks. Some things need to be done every day, some once a week, and some once a month. When you organize these things wisely, you will never feel overwhelmed. The benefits include a well-maintained home without exhausting cleaning days, flexibility to adapt to your actual routine, and the satisfaction of having a system that actually works. In the long run, you'll find that keeping your home clean becomes second nature and automatic. Tip 7. The automatic maintenance system. The last tip is the most powerful of all and will ensure that you keep your home clean without feeling like you're constantly cleaning. The self-maintenance system is about creating structures and habits that work on their own without you having to think about it or put in constant effort. The big secret of people who always have a clean house is that they don't just rely on willpower or discipline. They have created intelligent systems that make home maintenance something natural and automatic, like brushing your teeth or taking a shower. I'll show you how to build this system in practice. First, establish automatic checkpoints in your daily routine. For example, before you leave the house in the morning, do a quick visual check of the main rooms and tidy up anything that's out of place. Before you go to bed, spend 5 minutes putting away items that have been lying around during the day. You can also create automatic triggers that trigger cleaning actions. Every time you go to the bathroom, you can quickly wipe down the counter. Every time you go to the kitchen to get a drink of water, you can put a dish away or clean a small surface. These triggers make maintenance an unconscious activity. Organize your home so that maintenance is easy and natural. Keep basic cleaning products in strategic places, keep cleaning cloths on hand, and organize objects so that they are easier to put away than to leave out of place. Also, set up support systems such as baskets to quickly collect scattered items, hooks on the back of doors for clothes and towels, and organizers that make it impossible to create a mess even when you're in a hurry. The most important part is to create natural rewards for these behaviors. When you keep your home tidy, you can have guests over without stress, feel more relaxed in your own space, and save time that you can use for enjoyable activities. Before I continue with my final considerations, I want to tell you about something special that I prepared for those who want to go beyond this video. It is a complete guide with organization secrets that completely transform my home and can transform yours too. The link is in the pinned comment, and for a limited time, I am offering a special discount for channel subscribers. Final reflections. As we come to the end of this video, let's take a moment to remember what you've learned today isn't just about tidying up a house. It's about creating a living space that nurtures your peace of mind and supports your well-being. These 7 simple habits are not overwhelming tasks. They're small shifts in your daily rhythm that can turn your home into a sanctuary of calm and comfort. The goal here is not to chase perfection or to maintain a home that looks like a magazine cover. It's about building an environment where you feel relaxed, proud, and truly at home, a space that feels cared for yet lived in. And the best part? You don't need to overhaul everything at once. Just choose one tip that resonates with you and practice it consistently this week. Once it becomes second nature, add another. Slowly but surely, you'll notice your home feeling lighter, more inviting, and far less stressful to maintain. I'm curious, which of these habits are you planning to start with? Was there a particular tip that surprised you or felt like a perfect fit for your lifestyle? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences not only motivate me, but also inspire others in our Voice of Wisdom community who are on the same journey. If you found value in today's video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Voice of Wisdom for more practical and heartwarming tips to simplify and enrich your daily life. Hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when new content is uploaded. And if you know someone who's struggling to keep their home organized and could use a little extra guidance, share this video with them. It might be the encouragement they need. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Until next time, take care, stay kind to yourself, and remember, every small habit is a step toward a more peaceful and joyful home. See you in the next episode of Voice of Wisdom.